Hi, Facebook. Hi. How are you doing today? Hi, YouTube. Hi. How are you doing today? Alrighty. So we're going to get started. I'm a few minutes behind. I wanted to get this started in the crock pot by 10:30. It may be 10:45. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let me put my stuff. There's my Cash App. And there's the star comment pin, but it'll be at the top to read it because I'm going to pin the Cash App. Okay, and then there is the Amazon wish list. Okay, so let me put the Cash App on my YouTube. All right, there it goes. Alrighty, so I've got the crock pot. As long as you can see this crock pot, that's all you really need to see. Nothing over here because I'm not cooking on the stove, just this crock pot. Okay? And I've got the paper in it. Now, first thing I want to put in there, because I'm making jambalaya, is the sausage and the chicken. Now, they were already supposed to be cut before I started the video, but I got a little behind when I woke up and I was posting stuff, and so I'm behind. Okay? Let me get my knife. Okay, and I don't have any room on the counter. Usually, sometimes I'll put the cutting thing right here where I have stuff set up, and sometimes right here. I'll move this towel and I'll put it right here. But the crock pot's got to be here, and right here is the box and my iPad and the computer's on top of the coffee pot. So I'm got this little brown table, and it's it's going to be hard because I'm standing and bending over, but it's okay. It's okay. Nope, Brownie, go away. You're not getting none of this. Not getting none of this, Brownie. So back it up. She thinks she gonna get some, but she crazy. Let me see. Trying to open this. These are sausage links. No, big fat sausages. These are, what do you call them? Adele's smoked sausage. It's Cajun style. Oh, while I'm trying to get this open, I will give you the list of ingredients. 2 chicken breasts. This is for just one. They have a box where you can do 2 times or 3 times, but 2 chicken breasts, skinless, boneless, cut into chunks, of course. 1 pound of andouille sausage link sliced. 1 can of diced tomatoes, 28 ounces. So if you only have these, then you can do 2 of them. Okay? 1 large onion chopped, or the frozen onion already chopped, or the fresh onions already chopped. 1 red bell pepper finely chopped. 2 stalks of celery. 2 cups of chicken broth. Half a teaspoon of dried thyme. 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. Half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And 1 cup of uncooked long grain rice. We're going to put it in here, the rice, not at the beginning, but if you want, you can cook the rice separate and just put the stuff on top of it. You don't have to mix it in the crock pot, okay? Because I'll be putting it in there an hour before it's done, okay? And it's on low for 7 to 8 or high on 3 to 4. Oh, and 1 pound of raw shrimp, 13 to 15 count. Okay.
Yes. What?
All right, back up, Brownie. Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time.
Thank you.
Let me get the scissors instead.
That card is not set up to attach.
It might be easier to cut with the scissors.
Where are you going? Shane? It's not too long for another hour. I monitored him for months.
If I can get into the plastic from this black stuff on the bottom, I'd be.
He relapsed twice, but he's straight now. What's this about, Detective State? Any changes recently in his behavior? He's using again your ball. He's a urine test.
Okay, so let's kind of do this. I don't know.
They scheme, they lie, and when they fall, they take casualties with them. Your son's been a good influence. I thought a cop would understand. You don't like Shane, do you?
Let's see.
No, you tell me why you're looking for him.
This is. Okay, I got one open.
My son is true. And you're blaming Shane. This may come as a shock, but Richard's not perfect. His name's Dana.
Let's get another one.
No one calls him that anymore. He hates it. Hear from Shane. You won't be talking to him ever again. Now please leave.
Number 2. Sorry, guys, it's taking forever.
Elliot, what are you doing back here? I'm here to work the raid. It turns out Dickie isn't missing. He's probably out joyriding Shane Newsom, hitting ATMs, trying to get money out of my account. Ben just said.
And it says 1 pound. This is 12 ounces.
Well, you can't chase your kid and work this case. No, that's in the end. Ready to go. Okay, then let's go.
All right, one more. So I got another one. These ones are easier to open. That's still on Dole. It says small batch. It doesn't say it says pecan smoked. It doesn't say Cajun, but that's okay.
And everything we had with the cat.
Okay. Oh, I got an itch right here.
And the girl never recanted to either.
Okay, so now.
All right, and I can tell Kat we covered all the bases and she's got nothing to worry about. Maybe not. My son.
Back up, Brownie.
There was this wild photo of Nikki that's around the internet. And this just slipped your mind. I just found out about this morning. And you didn't tell Alex? Well, I didn't have a chance to track it down. We hadn't without anything. Should not find that photo.
Okay, so the first one, put it in there.
This isn't like you.
Okay, so I put the
That's not true. All we need is a little time to find a photo, and we can interview Nikki Sherman. Well, it appears you found enough time to put out a bolo on Shane Newsom's
sausage in there. And the reason is because this sausage is, I can still use the same cutting board for the chicken. I'm pretty sure this sausage ain't gonna hurt the chicken. But if I put the chicken, if I cut the chicken first, then I definitely would have to clean the cutting board because I don't want the sausage touching the chicken. You know what I mean?
Olivia handles the proctor interview. Are we clear?
So, with the sausage being 12 ounces, to make a pound, you would need 4 ounces more, I think. 12. Yes, but I'm just going to do this whole 12-ounce one. They may have 24, but that's okay. That's okay.
You believe that? I think it was drugs, but he and Dick were always talking
Okay, so we're done with the first packet. We're done. Now we're going to open this packet. Some of these packets have a little piece you can pull and open it, but some don't. So I've had some that do and some that don't. So.
His grades will manage his scholarship. My kid comes in here again. You take his ass out.
Okay, so.
This is bank footage from the ATM on 34th Street.
Okay, I'm trying to pull this out.
It looks like Shane's not alone. Who's that?
All right, this is what this sausage looks like.
It's not those are all wrong.
I've never had this one. Now, I had Adele. Adells. Aidells. I've had that before. And with the sausage links. They were, and I love them. They are, chicken and apple little sausages. Oh my gosh, I tried them once. Brownie. Stop. And they were so good. Scissors and... Okay, so let's get this going.
Sorry to interrupt, but I found Nicky Sherman's photograph.
This looks bad.
It gets worse. Nicky's really this Sam Baylor.
Trying not to cut them too thick. Trying to go quick, but every time I go too quick,
Jury's gonna buy
thick.
her story of this photo.
Is it getting hot in here, or is it raining?
That's all your favorite Chicago Fire moments
All your favorite episodes.
Okay.
on USA.
All right, if you come on, say hi, say hi. If you're watching the replay, comment hashtag replay so I can see how many people watch it after I post it. And if you come on while I'm chopping or doing something, please give me a minute because I will look at the iPad and YouTube. Okay? I will definitely look at it in a minute. So I can see who's on and say hi back. So just give me 1 second to cut this sausage, and then I'll check the I'll check and see who come on, if anybody has. Okay?
Is it your constipation, belly pain again? Relax. Future you. Future me? My doctor figured it out. The symptoms
Okay.
came back because it's IBS-C. He said Linzess could help you get ahead of it. Hello, Jenny. What do you say? Yes.
Get ahead of your IBS-C.
All right, so I'm done cutting that up.
It's a one-step pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual.
Alrighty, so now it's time to cut the chicken up. Let's see. Hi, Shannon.
Stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. These aren't all the side effects. Imagine what could relieve from.
Thank you for coming on. Hi, Lokita. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? How's your day going? Yeah, Shannon, I'm cutting up the sausage. Or, not kielbasa this time. It's just, I cut up the sausage because I'm making jambalaya. So now I'm going to cut up chicken. It was all going to be cut up before I came on, but I got behind. Sorry. So instead of... Excuse me, Brownie. So instead of keeping y'all behind, I decided I'll just cut it while I'm on live. Okay? All right. So let's do this chicken.
I was afraid online school would make me feel alone.
The only thing that I'm going to do is, because I was reading some, was it comments?
We were working
Yeah, I think I was reading some comments for this video. You know, if you go to my Facebook Cooks,
Today I'm a board certified behavior analyst. And I wouldn't be
my
here
Facebook
without
Cooks, you'll find this recipe. Okay? There's 2 different jambalayas.
Kids love summer.
This is the one where you'll see me,
Care.com makes it easy
no, let me
to
see.
find background checks.
Well, you'll see it. It'll say dinner tonight. The other one I don't do. The other one didn't add shrimp, so you'll see one that doesn't have shrimp. But there's only 2. They talked about the CDC. If you know what the CDC is, it has to do with, you know, how they control things. That you don't wash chicken because some of the bacteria on the chicken could splatter on your sink, could splatter on other food or other places. If you don't clean correct, you know, you could get sick. So it's best not to clean chicken. So anybody who says you should clean chicken, it's best not to. But, you know, people will argue over that. But the CDC says that, and they're the, you know, like the food FDA or something. Yeah, the CDC. Yeah, let's see. Okay?
Question Nikki about it. Don't bother. I would do the interview myself. It's up to you. As far as not breathing down my neck.
Let me see.
You missed the photo.
Oh yeah, that's the couch that bothers me. Yes, that's the couch that was in here when we moved in. That's the couch that's in here.
Watch anything you do against.
I don't know who's calling me.
You don't get it. I don't care.
Did you go away? That's the couch that was in here. Yes. See, Shannon. First of all, I don't like the design, but oh, sorry, can't see. There you go. Is that better? See that? All you need to do is see the crock pot. Sorry for all the junk behind it, but on my stove and all around is a bunch of the ingredients. I just have nowhere to put it. But as long as you can see the crock pot, that's all we need to see today. Okay? But anyways, yeah, and it's a little shorter than my other couch, so it's harder to get. Sometimes I have to go 1, 2 to get up. Sometimes, and sometimes I fall back down onto the couch, and yeah, it's just not comfortable to sit on. So we're trying to find another one the same size, but we can because we told them to take the bed out. We told them to take. There was a table here. Told them to take that out. Get out, Brownie. She's trying to lick the bag in the trash to the stuff. But and we told them to take the there was a coffee table like right in front of the couch. But we didn't want that there because we have our own table, our own little folding table that's better because it's a little taller because the coffee table, you know, coffee tables are low and you have to bend over if you want to put your plate on it. And I wanted more room for Brownie to be able to run through. So that's it. But anyways, yeah, that's the most uncomfortable. I will come up every once in a while, Shannon. All right, thank you, Shannon. Good view. Okay. I will come up there once in a while to look at the comments and see if there's any new people on here because I have to stand right here to cut the chicken on the table. I don't know if you can see it. See it right here? Well, you can't see it as well, Facebook, but I know YouTube can. I'm sorry, guys. I can't, like, lean it back and forward. Like, the computer, I can lean the top down a little so y'all can see a better view. I can't do that on the iPad unless I had it higher. But I'm still trying to find something that I can make it maybe a little higher up. Okay? I got that box, and then maybe I have something else I can find to put on top of that. Okay? But I've got the sausages in there. Okay, now let me cut up the chicken. Sorry, guys, I keep getting phone call. All right, so let me cut this up. Cut this chicken up, and then I'll check on who's on here or any comments. So just give me a second to cut up the chicken, okay?
We've already got trouble with the defense on the rape case. Either have a seat or go home. But you stay out of this. You two get over there. Maybe Shane wanted to talk to his sponsor.
Shane Newsom is claiming some, or at least he was the last time I saw him.
When was that?
3 days ago. He works weekends, does his homework,
All right,
talks to
guys.
residents. He likes it here.
Go ahead, ask questions. When you're on here, you can ask questions about the meal, or anything you want. about me or anything you want to ask questions about, like any of my pages, YouTube, about anything I'm doing on social media, anything you want to ask. Just ask away. Okay? Now, if you come on here and you did not hear the ingredients, you can see as I put each one in, or you can go back to the beginning, because at the beginning I did a whole thing where I listed the amounts and the ingredients. Okay. Alrighty, so y'all can do that. So you can just go back to the beginning and.
Where did you get that?
The internet.
Oh.
And see where I listed the ingredients.
I need you to tell me everything that happened that night. Don't leave anything out.
It was a party.
Because it was a big list.
My drink.
Spiked it with what?
Oh no. I don't like the taste of alcohol, so it must have been somebody else.
Who threw the party?
A football player.
Okay? But I still can tell you I have Creole seasoning,
She had to tell me what happened the next day because I don't remember.
oregano is freeze dried, oregano, cayenne pepper,
Yes. It lowers your
thyme leaves. There's going to be one big chopped up onion, which I'm using frozen onion, so
3 weeks.
it's already chopped up, and one chopped red pepper, diced. Now you can use one red pepper, take the seeds out. But I'll also let you know, in the produce department, probably in most stores, they've got a little container that has fresh onions diced, fresh red peppers diced or any color, and even celery diced. I didn't think of that, but you pay more for that than you would buying celery or buying one red pepper. And red peppers I don't think are too hard to cut up. I don't like cutting onions, so I buy a frozen bag of cut up onion, so it'll stay fresher longer. And what I do with the red pepper or orange or yellow, I don't like green, I will buy a bunch, chop them up, and mix them up and dump them in a Ziploc bag and freeze the peppers, the red, green, and whatever colors you like. Okay. Now, if you know you're going to do recipes that have, like, let's say, a green bell pepper, just green, no other color, then you can cut it up the day you do it, or ahead of time. If you know, you can cut up just a couple of green ones and separate them. But I don't use green, so when they call for red, I've got some frozen ones here. It's mixed with red, yellow, and orange, so that's all going to get mixed. I don't care. But okay, that's why I do them all at once, because it's easier. And if you're putting them in a pan, once they hit the hot pan, they're going to thaw. So, all right, so that's all done. That's all done. Okay.
Are we done playing games? Look, I don't have a lot of friends. Most kids want to.
I had a little scrap of some chicken, so I gave it 2 little pieces of. Give it to Brownie. Now, I'm going to. I know I have another knife, but I don't want to get another one dirty. So I'm going to kind of wash off this knife with soap, and I'm going to wash my hands. And I'm just rinsing this because now I need to cut up celery. But I do not. Just leave that there. But I do not cut them on the same cutting board. Ooh, hot water. Usually I rinse my sponge out when I wash a bunch of dishes. But if I'm just washing like one thing, which is just the knife, then I'll leave the soap on there for when I'm done with the crock pot because I'm going to do a full dish wash. Full washing. Now, if I have a bunch of people on after I'm done and y'all want to talk, I will hold off on the dishes and I will take my computer and my iPad and I will take it to my big table over there and we'll sit and talk for a little while longer if you want. But you got to let me know if you guys want to continue talking. Now, if I have nobody, then I won't. And if I have one or two people, y'all have to let me know if you want me to stay on and talk. That would be up to you because you know Shannon, we can talk other ways too. So, but it's up to y'all guys when I'm almost done. Okay? You just let me know. But we'll see how many people we got on when I get near the end. Okay? So let me get my other cutting board. My dog was trying to get a bone out of her box. There's a big box that says milk bone. I got from Sam's because there's more in there than it is PetSmart. But she usually can reach. She'll put her head in the box and get one. Sometimes I have to stop her and say, no, you've had enough. But if she's only getting one or two, then she's fine. She doesn't dig one after another, no. Okay, so, and I've got the celery. Okay, I'm not going to use it all, but celery sticks, it says two stalks, I think. All right, let's go back and let's see what's next. Okay. All right, so let's go down to the instructions. All right. It says add all the ingredients except the shrimp into the slow cooker and stir. Cook on low for 7 to 8 hours, high for 3 to 4 hours. Add INT, I don't know what that means, but add the uncooked rice about 1 hour before finishing. See, it said add all the ingredients except the shrimp. It should have said add all the ingredients except the shrimp and rice. Or you could just cook the rice in a pan like 20 to 30 minutes before it's done and just put the rice on a plate or in a bowl and put the stuff on top. Or you can mix the rice in, but I'm going to mix the rice in. There's another recipe that's on my Facebook Cooks. It's right before this one. It adds 2 bags of the Jambalaya rice that you can find in the store. Yeah. So you'll know that's not it, unless you want to make that one instead. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I was trying to delete a square that, you know how those ads come up. Okay. So I'm not going to add the rice. You add the rice an hour before if you're going to mix it in, and the shrimp 15 minutes before. It's raw, uncooked shrimp. Okay? So before I cut the celery, we are going to go ahead. Well, I'm just going here, and I'm going to add the onion and bell pepper. The bell pepper has some orange and yellow, and it's really. I think this might be the last time I use this because it's getting too freezing. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm going to put some in there, and that should be well. Let's just finish it up. All right, all done. Now, the next time I go to the store, I got to get some more. Well, I'm not going to do it yet. I was going to say get some more bell pepper and cut it up. But until I start using it, I don't want to. Because the longer it's in the freezer, the more like freezer burn it gets. I mean, it could be in there for months, but like too many months. When you start seeing it again, you can tell. Okay. I see. This is diced onions or minced. It says chopped, but they're chopped real small. Okay. I got a second bag, but I haven't even finished the first bag. So, got that in there. Now, let's get the this keeps going out to a white screen. I have to keep refreshing it. I hate that. Now let's get the celery in there. 2 stalks. You can add a little bit more if you like celery a lot. So let's do this. Isn't it supposed to? I don't know how you do. Oh shoot! I'll just have to get the scissors. Trying to cut this. You are so nosy, Brownie. I might just go ahead with 3 stalks. Yes, 3 stalks instead of 2. Now, right on the recipe, there's I have a little box next to the How do these ads keep coming up? Right next to the ingredients, where it says ingredients, it says 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, and you chose. It's showing you the 1 time, but you can, if it says 2 chicken breasts and you want to do it 2 times, then it's 4. If you want to do it 3 times, it's 6. If you don't know your math, then 2 teaspoons of dried oregano would be 4 teaspoons or 6 teaspoons. It's not that really that hard. But this has already been pre-washed, and I just don't like the big part at the bottom, so I take that off. Okay, so, there's a part on top I didn't want. Okay, so, let's get this started.
Nothing. They're desperate about the phone, and I'm a reasonable man. That's their problem. And you're a phone. This interview's over.
Just bending over like this is not easy for me.
It's not even in my jurisdiction. But found in that home's possession. You need to know where Douglas got. The same kid you thought was a suspect.
If I had chairs, if I had a chair, I could sit in it and then cut it. But I had them take away the table and the 2 chairs but I just want to get a folding chair. I also want a folding chair because I want to be able to take it outside. Like right outside where, I don't know if you saw the picture where my dog was laying outside, so I could put a chair right there and sit. So.
Your cops aren't doing their job. File a complaint. I'm not calling one PP. You better do something. Because the defense is a witness that claims Nikki Sherman recanted. Who? I know I can't do that. I have a right to know who the accuser is. If when charges are filed against you. Please, I cannot do my job
Okay.
around my neck. I promise not to leave you hanging.
Make sure all these are apart. Okay, that's the second stalk. Because if you're going to times it times 2, you would do 4 stalks. But if you want more, you can do 5.
Sorry, I'm coming through the door. I guess I'm not quite ready. Why don't you tell me what you want? Just to give you some much-needed advice.
I don't mind celery as long as it's in a soup or somehow cooked. I just don't like it raw for some reason. I mean, I heard they do that for snacks for kids. Like, you can eat it with peanut butter, or you can make that snack called ants on a log. Have anybody heard of that? Spread peanut butter all on the underneath, and then stick some raisins on there, and that's ants on a log for kiddos. But it has to be for kiddos that can chew that, not like choke. Whoops. Cut down on my nail. A little bit, not nothing. So, all right.
You said
All right, so that's all in there and done.
I would get justice. I still haven't talked to my dad about the photo. And then she
Now,
the charges
let's
against
get this
us.
table off the way.
It's not gonna go down this way. Sam
Now let's see what's next.
He is
We got the chicken, we got the sausage, we got the onion and peppers and celery. Now we're going to get the diced tomatoes in there. Okay? So 2 of these. I got petite. You can get the regular size or the petite. Doesn't matter. And these are 14 and a half. So 14 and 14 is 28. So you got 1 ounce more, but it's okay. Or you can get a 28 ounce can. I didn't read too well that it was 28 ounces. So, but I already had these, so I was like, no. I got to see how many I got left. Now I might have to buy some more. I always keep diced tomatoes, and it does. Let me see. It says 1 can. It does not say drain, so don't drain it. Okay. All right, let me get this can in, then I'm going to check on comments and see if we got any new people in here. Hi, Provoked. Yeah, they're my favorite. I'd rather have the petite ones just because I like them cut up smaller. Yeah. So let's see. Just taking a minute to check out. Hi, Latia Stevens. How are you doing? I hope you're still on here. Like I tell everybody, if you come on and I don't say hi right away, just give me a minute. I'm in the middle of doing something for my cooking. But like I say, I promise every so often I'm going to come in here, check comments, and check any new people coming in. So how are you doing, Latia, if you're still here? Yeah, me too, Provoked. I've never made jambalaya. Shannon, have you ever had jambalaya? Let me know, Shannon. Have you ever had jambalaya? I never have. Drink some of my coffee. Ah, my mouth was sticky. So, let me get the spoon I'm going to use to stir. And I also forgot this little table here. I could also put it beside me if I need to put some stuff on it, some can or other stuff. I don't have enough counter room. But let me know, Shannon, if you've had jambalaya. I've heard about jambalaya, Cajun. It's like a Cajun meal, and I love it because there's another recipe where you can add the 2 bags of some kind of Cajun jambalaya rice. You find that in the rice section of the store. You know those bags with the rice? It's like this. I'll show you guys. Yeah, this is rice. This is cheddar broccoli. It's for another recipe I'm using. But it's like this. It's Knorr. Knorr. These are rice sides. Knorr makes pasta sides too. I have some of those. It'll just say up here, it'll say pasta sides instead of rice sides. You find it in the pasta aisle. The rice sides you find in the rice aisle. And there's a lot of different ones. And it's easy to make with stuff. So, yeah. You can find some kind of Cajun. It's jambalaya rice or something. Just like they have box rice sides, like Xanaran's. Oh, it is. That's what it was. It was Xanaran's Cajun rice or something. But I didn't want to use that. This one's just using regular rice. So, okay. This one is just using regular rice. All right. Let's see. I'm just looking. It says add all. We don't want. It says except the shrimp. Add everything except the shrimp. It should have said except the rice too, because the rice is not going in until an hour before it's done. Or you can make it on your stove and just put the stuff on top. But I'm mixing it in. So I got the chicken breast in there. I got the adouli sausage. I can't say that one. Diced tomatoes in there. The onion, the red bell peppers. I got in there. I got the celery in there. Now chicken broth, but I want to put all the seasonings in first. So I'm going to put, there's dried thyme thyme, sorry. Dried oregano, Cajun seasoning, cayenne pepper, and then tomato paste. And then I'll put the chicken broth. Okay? So let's go with the dried thyme. That's half a teaspoon. Let me get out sometimes I just use spoons. Tablespoon, teaspoon, whatever. But this time I'm going to actually use my real thing. Let me see. Half and 1 teaspoon I need.
Every day, Mission innovates to move the world forward on the road and far beyond.
Okay, and I need
Motion for life.
1 tablespoon. You know, this also comes with a 2 tablespoon. This is 1 tablespoon. It comes with a 2 tablespoon. See, they're all different colors. I love it. The 2 tablespoon, though, is in my coffee because my actual coffee, you know, because I scoop it out by 2 tablespoons. Yeah. So half a teaspoon. What was it? Half a teaspoon for the thyme. Let's see where the... Nope. Oh, it's over here. Okay. This is my thyme. It's my store brand, but thyme. Let me see what Shannon. Let me see your... My glasses are not doing so good. We have an old friend who gives us random veggies from their yard. They grow their own food, but it's too much, so they often share it. Just yesterday, they dropped off a big bag of squash and a big bag of zucchini. Oh, I love squash and zucchini. Yellow and green. I love it in soup. If I make a big pot of chicken soup, I would love to put squash, zucchini, celery. Oh my gosh. That would be awesome. Yes. Half a teaspoon. I take the white thing off it. Where you sprinkle, I take that off so I can scoop it. You can just dump it, but I like to spread it around like that. Just because I do. See, I took this off. Okay. I'm going to put them over here when I'm done. Let's see what's next. God, it always goes out, and it's a white. So I have to go to the top right corner and press the refresh button so it'll bring it back up. Okay, so what's after that? Dried oregano. All these little things popping up. And if I don't hit the close button right, it goes to the thing. Dried oregano is 2 teaspoons. I could have just, instead of dirtying up the 1 teaspoon, I could just use this more, which I'm going to, so I can put that back. I don't have to dirty it up. You know, dried oregano, 2 teaspoons. What do I do with the dried oregano? Oh, here. So instead of 2 teaspoons, it's going to be 4 half teaspoons because I don't want to dirty it. But here's my oregano. Y'all might find this in your store too. The brand is Lighthouse. It's in a glass jar. It's freeze dried. So it's fresh, but they freeze dried it. So if you do not want to, and you can really smell it. So if you do not want to buy fresh and spend the time chopping it up, just get freeze dried. It's really good. And it lasts a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do this. Like if I'm using like a half and 1 cup measuring, you know, for the dry stuff, I would use, since I have to use half cup, I would use that and just like if I have to use half a cup of something and 1 cup of something, the half cup I'll just use it twice to make the 1 cup, so I don't dirty up the other. You know, I try to do it that way. I know. This thing would stop going out. Like I was tired this morning. I almost didn't want to do this. I wanted to eat it, but I didn't feel like. But then as I'm doing it with y'all, I'm kind of excited about doing this. You know, but today was just fun. Okay, now we got Cajun seasoning. You can use any kind of Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna let y'all know. I have this. Now I'm gonna use it's 1 tablespoon, right? Yeah. 1 tablespoon. Yes. So I'm using Tony Chachere's. Y'all probably heard of that. Tony Chachere's. Okay, but I do have other Cajun seasoning. You can use any of them. I've got, I don't know if y'all heard of this. Slap Your Mama. Slap Your Mama. That's good too. And I bought this not realizing it's Cajun season just like these. So it's not much use. Louisiana fish fry product. So you got this.
Yeah, police. Do you know Nikki Sherman? Have you seen her?
Okay. You got that. And I bought it because this other one more. I bought this because I thought, I don't know, I wasn't thinking it was Cajun. But I think I used it only once or twice. It's Cajun. Emerald did some Cajun seasoning. If y'all know who Emerald is, he's on TV. I actually met him in person. Yep, way back, me and my son stood in a line for like 6 to 8 hours. No, it was at a mall, outside mall. But yeah, one lady told my son, man, was like, I don't know how she does it, being pregnant and all, standing in this long line. And oh my gosh, I felt kind of silly because that's saying that I'm that fat that they could tell that they think I'm pregnant. That was just fat. So I was not a happy camper at that point. But it was what it was, and I don't care anymore. So we are doing 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. You can pour it all in one spot and then stir it, but I am still going to stir it, but I like sprinkling it around. Okay.
So why'd you kill him, Harold?
Close that up. And I just wiped the top off. All right, what's next? 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Now, the only thing I hate about this is that I don't never know what to do with the rest, and the rest always goes to waste. But I'm not going to let it go to waste because I am going to, trying to get this right. I am going to text my husband's mom and see if she can give me the recipe on how to do this Mexican rice she does. She uses tomato paste. That's what turns it color. So maybe I can use it for that. Okay? So 1 tablespoon. I got a real tiny bowl that I can put that tomato paste in. Okay. Okay. So now let's see what's next. After that, it says rice and shrimp. Well, we don't want to put those in yet. But see, I'll tell you, it says here, add all the ingredients except the shrimp. But it should say except the shrimp and rice. But I don't know why. Cook on low for 7 to 8 hours. High on 3 to 4 hours. Add the uncooked rice about an hour before finishing. And then we're going to add the shrimp about 15 minutes before. So maybe I'll come on and talk to y'all for a little bit later. I'll come on when I'm adding the shrimp. And then we can talk for like the 15 minutes. And so, because if I did it after the shrimp, I would just be showing you and tasting. And we wouldn't have more than 10 minutes on there. So, but now let me stir it. And then I will show you guys what it looks like. And then I'll get it started. It's almost 11. I wanted this started by 10:30 or at least 10:45, but not happening. All right, somebody's calling me. Not a number I need. Okay, you got a little bit of juice. Not much, but you got a little bit from the tomato, the diced tomatoes. Oh, and I forgot about the chicken broth. We're going to get that in there. It's 2 cups. Now, this is 4 cups. So, the other 2 cups I can either make sure I use it in the next 2 or 3 days, or I can put it in a Ziploc bag, Make it flat and let it freeze. If you put it in a Ziploc bag, you got to make it flat. Or you can put it in ice trays. Hi, Nancy Ramos. She said, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. She's on YouTube. I think only one time before you, Nancy and you, Shannon, were on YouTube the same time. I think it was one time before. But Nancy, you came near the end. I've got all my stuff mixed up. You probably could see the top of it a little bit on YouTube. I'm trying to make the iPad higher next time so y'all can see the inside of the crock pot. Okay? All right, so it's all stirred up. Let me put the 2 cups of this in. Yeah, I'm probably going to freeze it because the last one I did, I was going to freeze it and I forgot to and it went to waste. So, but then when I buy the cans of chicken broth, are only, because I've measured it, the cans of chicken broth is only 1 1/4. It's 1/4 short of 2 cans. Because I used to buy cans too in case I needed only a little bit. So I would be 1/4 short. And if I only needed less than 4 cups, then, but you know, it's okay. All right. So I got that done. It seems once I started recording and doing this, I'm not tired right now. My back only hurts a little bit from bending over the table, but right now I'm okay. Get this going and then, you know, we can talk if you want. Then later I'll do dishes and then I'll sit down and watch some TV, you know, and just chill until I come back to you guys. It will be, because this is getting started at almost 11. Let's go. Yeah, 6 o'clock will be 7 hours. It says 7 to 8, but I'm pretty sure it'll be done at 7 hours. Because it says 6 to 8 when I'm cooking chicken or something, and usually it's done at 6 or 6.5 hours. It's ready to shred and everything, so I'm pretty sure. But so I'll do this at 6. Let me see. Yeah, 6 will be 7 hours. So at 5 o'clock, I'll put the rice in. And then I might put just a tiny bit more than the 1 cup. I might put 1.5. But then at 5:45, 15 minutes before, well, I'll come on at 5:40 so I can do my introduction and stuff. And then we'll put the shrimp in and we'll talk for the 15 minutes that's left on the meal and the shrimp is cooking, okay? So let's get this in. Okay, I might wash the spoon and then use it later. I don't know. We'll see. Put this in there. All right. So let's get the lid on. Do not use the lock things. Do not use the lock things. That's only for when you travel. Okay? Oh, sorry to hear that, Nancy, whatever's going on. Yeah, I'd probably like to lay in bed. I could lay in bed till 11. Well, it's 11 my time, but you know, and I used to lay in bed longer than 8 o'clock or 7:30 that I get up now, because when I have to take a shower, I get up at 7:30 because I want to be showered before I walk my dog, not after. And then when I don't have the day I'm not showering, or if I showered at night, then I'll get up at like 8 o'clock. And I wish I could stay in bed, but I got a dog to walk. And when my husband's not working, we get up together and walk her. But I usually walk her by myself now since he started doing this overnight job. And so he's sleeping. So I don't make him. And my dog's laying down, sound asleep next to him. Oh, so anyways, let's get this going. Turn it on. Put my temperature to low. And it's supposed to be 7 to 8 hours. It'll probably be done at 7, but I got to put it on 8 because it goes 2, 4, 6, 8. So Because 6, I might forget, and then it'll be on warm for a while, and then I'll be like, oh. Okay, so I put it on 8. It'll probably be ready at 7. Let's see. 11 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll probably be ready at 6. So that means an hour before 5, I got to put the rice in. So at 5 o'clock, as soon as I'm done with y'all, I will set my alarm on my phone for 5 o'clock. So when it goes off, it remembers me to go. Or I might set it for 4 or 5. So I got that 5 minutes to get the rice down, measure it, and put it in. Okay? But then I'll come back. Then I'll set the alarm again for like, thank you for all the hearts. And then I'll set it for 20 minutes before it's done. So if it's done at 6, I'll set it for 5:40. So I got that 5 minutes to get the shrimp out and get it in there. And then there. But I'll bring y'all on it. Yeah, I might do 25 minutes before so I can get y'all on here. Get my intro done, all sorts of stuff. I could have done it on high for 3 to 4, but I wanted to get it out the way early so I could have the rest of the day. I didn't want to sit and then have to get up at 12 or whatever time it would have been. Do this and then sit down again. No, I don't like that. So I want to get it done first. And then I can sit until it's time. Okay? So, and I want to spend all day smelling that stuff. Ooh, because it looks like it's going to smell really good. And this is my suggestion. It did not say it on there. But my suggestion is at the end, once everything's done, taste it or taste the sauce that's in there, which is mostly chicken broth, and see if you think it needs any more seasoning. You don't need salt. I can guarantee you that because chicken broth is salty. So just see if it needs any more Cajun seasoning or cayenne pepper. Well, I didn't put a lot of that because it's I didn't even put cayenne pepper in there. I didn't even put the cayenne pepper in there. Shoot. How much did it need? I was talking about if it needs more cayenne. If you like, you can put a little more if you like it spiced up. But if you don't like it spiced up, then just put what it says. Which it says, shoot. All these ad things are popping up. It's getting on my nerves. Half a teaspoon. Okay, it didn't get wet. I just threw it in here. Okay. So let's put this in there. Let's get this off. Oops. Let me sprinkle it around. Okay. Let me give it a quick stir so I can mix it in there. Some people do stuff and they just put seasonings on top and then let it bake or let it cook in the crock. I don't like that. I want it mixed in. Okay. There we go. All right. So there we go. Where'd it go? Hold on, guys. Oh. All right, it's not wet. All right. I dropped that in the sink. Okay, I got a real tiny bowl. I'm going to put the paste in. I'm going to save it and I'm going to try to get that. But I'm trying to think what I'll have it with. I'll make it on one of the, well, I wanted to show you. I might make it on a day that I don't normally cook and I'll just do a short video showing y'all how I make that Mexican rice. And I'm not telling you it's going to come out right because I made it once when she told me I should have saved it. But if I make it, I'm going to save it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot it and post it to Facebook Cooks. But yeah, I'll do a short little video. It's not going to be official like a cooking day. It's just going to show you how I do the rice. But I might do it like in the afternoon when I do one of my regular lives, like on a Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. But anyways, because that's when I want to make a dessert, I do it during my afternoon live, even if it's Elizabeth's life, because I just would. That's what I do. One time, way back when I was 2 apartments ago or something, over a year ago, when I started this, one night I did make a meal and a dessert. I was working on both together. So, yeah, I think that was the day both my daughters were there, I guess. But let's check out these comments. Okay. So, all right, let me know. Say here, I see 5 people in the room, but I don't think we got 5 people commenting. I think maybe my friend Shannon has just got it on here, but she's talking to me through YouTube. Hi, Nicole Dickerson. Let me see what we got here. Oh, there is Nicole. Hi, good morning, Nicole Dickerson. Hi, Donna. How are you doing, Donna? I've never had gumbo. What kind of meat is inside gumbo? Thank you so much, Pro. I appreciate the share. I always need them. Provoke, do you ever go on my timeline and see some of my stuff, or can you do that? And Nicole, do you know what's inside gumbo? I'm just curious. So for anybody that doesn't know, we're cooking jambalaya. I've never had jambalaya. My husband's been talking about wanting it, but I've just never made it. And all of a sudden, one day when I was on live, I was talking about, I think I was cooking, and I was talking to, I forgot, somebody, and we were talking about, what do you call them? Beef steaks or whatever you call them that I had a week or two ago. And then I said, oh, I need to look up a recipe for that and jambalaya. So we were talking and it got me to thinking. So, yeah. But I can't wait. One day I'm going to make this special chicken that's rubbed in brown sugar and Italian dressing mix. That's it. And it becomes so juicy and sweet because the brown sugar caramelizes. Oh, and I'm going to make a mashed potato twice baked mashed potato casserole. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so good. I could take like the one that's in the it's in a container kind of like this. It's from, oh, I forgot the brand. It's the name of a restaurant. And it serves a lot of good breakfast too. I forgot the name, but those taste almost like homemade. You can heat them in the microwave for like 3 minutes, and then I can put it in the casserole dish and top it with whatever, all that stuff. But I'm gonna do homemade, and it's gonna have cheese and bacon and sour. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And it's gonna go with that chicken and then a vegetable. Oh, that one, I can't wait for that one. I've made that chicken a bunch of times. But the person I was talking to about it wants to see it. So I'm gonna pop it in there somewhere because I already have all my recipes set until it's time to shop again. But I can always put it in there, take one recipe out and put it on the next list, or I can just do it on a day I don't really cook because that would be an extra. I might do that because I think I did it with chicken thighs. I still have to look up the recipe. Chicken thighs it require? I don't know, but I can use chicken breasts. I'll do 2 chicken breasts and take it and cut them in half so they're not so thick when they're cooking. Yeah. So let's see. Let's check out Let's check out YouTube's. Well, when they ask for spices, you don't have to put any in. I'm figuring, you would just have a bland meal. But if you have some kind of condition or something that like diabetes, I have diabetes, but I must not have it that bad because there was one point where I didn't have my medicine for over a year until I got insurance back, and I was fine the whole time. So it must be a mild case. I don't know. But anyways, that's an example that you need to substitute some spices for other spices because you can't have this one or that one. You can always do that. I mean, this is a Cajun meal, just like gumbo. So no, I'm not in Louisiana. Nicole, I'm not in Louisiana. And you got it right, Donna. I am in Texas. Yes, I am. But don't worry, I was nowhere near the storms. That was in what am I forgetting? That was in it's 3 hours away. That was in Houston. I am in San Antonio. Anybody on here ever been to San Antonio? Or drove through it? So yeah, I'm in Texas. And it's hot. But anybody ever been in San Antonio or drove through it? Nope. Okay. Well, just saying, if you ever happen to drive through San Antonio, going somewhere else, or you're in San Antonio, look me up. Facebook message me, or something. The only thing I'm disappointed about YouTube is that there's not a way to message each other, especially if you don't have any of the others like Instagram and Facebook and stuff. But if you do not want to be on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or any of those where you can message personally, you can always get a WhatsApp. The WhatsApp, you just use your phone number and we can send messages to each other. It's not like social media where people make posts and everybody can see it. No, it's just so we could talk to each other. So if you ever want to do, Nancy, WhatsApp, if you don't already have it, you can if you want to talk to me. If not, if you ever want to tell me something, I guess you can make a comment on my latest post or video, because I always get notifications when someone posts on a video or one of my posts. So I'll get it. But if you ever want to talk to me without anybody seeing, WhatsApp is the best if you don't have any other social media platforms. Are you on anything else, Nancy? I think you said no for Facebook, but are you on TikTok or Instagram or any of that? Because if you, let me see. The WhatsApp? So if I look up your name, will I find you? Or do I have to look you up by phone number? Right? I can look somebody up by name, right? You just got it, Facebook? Oh, good. Good. But if you want to still come on YouTube, because it helps me, I need all the watch time as well. So if you want to still come on YouTube to watch me, you certainly can. Oh, you got it all. Is your Instagram and Facebook, are they both Can I find you by putting in Nancy Ramos? Ramos, I mean. Okay. But if I put your name, Nancy Ramos, on Instagram and Facebook, will you pop up? Let's see. Let's see. So let's see. Well, I appreciate everybody that is coming on here and watching me. I have really appreciated all of you and all of you on YouTube as well. Let's see. All right, let's see. Search. I see 3 of them on Instagram, Nancy, that says your name, but they're done differently. See? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Are any 3 of those yours at the top? Oh, okay. All right, let me see. So your kids help you set up a Facebook? What is your profile picture? I know it's not that one because it says lives in San Antonio. There's a bunch of Nancy Corder. I can't say that. Well, that's good because we can also we can talk on WhatsApp, but we can also now talk on Facebook Messenger, if you know what that is. There's a bunch of Nancy with your name. That's why I'm asking, what is your picture? What's your let's see, my Instagram and Facebook. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on, guys. On Facebook, I'm still got y'all. Hold on. So, is your Instagram Nancy Ramos, or is it the same as Facebook? Okay. Okay. Because I'm going to add you on both my pages. I've got Elizabeth Gibbs and Elizabeth's Life. But okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm not finding it. I'm seeing a lot with that name, but I'm not seeing a picture with you holding a small dog. Okay. When you get a chance, Nancy, you can also go on there and just look at me up, Elizabeth Gibbs, and you'll find me, or you'll find Elizabeth's life. But let me see. Maybe this is it. Oh, and is your background picture all those family members? And you said, did you say, I'm a woman of many talents, including a published poet, but most importantly, a mother, grandma. Did you put all that? Those are all your children? How many children are there? Wow. You had a lot of children. Okay. So I'm going to add you. I'm on my Elizabeth Gibbs page. It's my main page. Oh, okay. So those are grandchildren too. Okay. Whoo, I thought they were all yours. I was like, whoo. Well, I can't say nothing. My grandma, my mom's mom, she had 12 children. Yes, she did. They had 12 children. So I've got 11 aunts and uncles. And there are a lot of us cousins, and then us cousins have children. And I don't know if any of my cousins' children have children yet. Some are in their 20s, like my daughter's in her 20s. So, there's a lot. If we got everyone together, oh my gosh. And my mom's from Costa Rica. They brought the children over when they were little, but my mom's born in Costa Rica, so there's still some family members over there. And one time I was on a live cooking, and I was talking to a guy because he was on my live. I don't know how he's related to me, but he was in Costa Rica. No, he might have been in the United States, but he's been living in Costa Rica maybe. But yeah, I was like, wow, talking to a family member. And I've got some friends that are my family members from Costa Rica that are in Costa Rica, actually. And one of my uncles moved back to Costa Rica some years ago. So, and I heard it's beautiful over there. So it's Elizabeth Gibbs' page, right? Because I have another page called Elizabeth's Life. I don't put my cooking on there. But I do lives on there too. I think it's on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I do lives on there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, Nancy. So do you want to just follow, or do you want to add as friends? Because, well, I don't see on here where it says add friends. So I just followed you on my other profile. You might get a notification saying that you were followed by Elizabeth's Life. That's me. Let's see. But on my main page, Elizabeth Gibbs, it does say I can add you as a friend. So I requested to be friends with you on my main page. The other page is just letting me follow. So Elizabeth's Life, if you see that I followed you, you can follow me back, or if there's an option to add as friend, you can do that too. But I didn't see that option on my end. I'm thinking because my main page can do more than my second page can, so that might be why. But yeah, tomorrow and Thursday I'll be going live on my secondary page, Elizabeth's Life. That's my first name apostrophe S Life, Life. Okay. All right. So y'all want to continue talking, or do you want me to end this live? Because I'm Crockpot's already going. And there's a Nicole Dickerson on Facebook on my live now that said hi, Nancy. So she said hi to you because I told her you said hi, everyone. So she said hi, but she's on Facebook. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oops, wait a minute. Nope, I'm trying to get this right. Give me 1 second, Nancy. Oh, sorry, guys. I was trying to type on a computer, and I know my hand got in the way. Just give me a second. Okay, sorry, guys. There we go, Nancy. So I added you as a friend on my main page, and then the second page I just put up there. It won't let me, but it let me click the follow button. So if it doesn't give you that option to add as a friend, just click follow. But all right, let's see. All right, guys. So yeah, I was trying to add the girl from YouTube because she just got a Facebook and stuff. So I was just. I appreciate you all being on here. And I'm going to go ahead and get off because I got some things to do. I got to clean up all this mess and put away all the stuff that I used and, put this in a little bowl. So I got to do some stuff. So I'm going to get off of here. All right. And, I will be back on. Let's see. 6 o'clock will be 7 hours. I got to put the rice in at 6. Wait, no, 6. Yeah. So I got to put the rice in at 5. I got to put the shrimp in at 5:45. So I'll probably come on here around. I said 5:30 on my post, but it'll probably be like 5:35 or 5:40, somewhere around there. Okay. And I'll put the shrimp in, and then we can chat for the last 15 minutes. Okay. So you guys that are on YouTube and Facebook, if you want to come back about 5:40, I will be here, and we can talk. And you'll see me put the shrimp in here and finish this up and everything. All right. And then tomorrow, I will be on Elizabeth's Life at 1:30 p.m. Central, and we can chat. If y'all come on, we can chat all you want. Okay. And for you, Nancy, on Tuesdays and Fridays, when I'm cooking, if you want to come on YouTube, you can. Or you can still come on Facebook. I don't care which one you come on. But if you want to come on YouTube, you can. But on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll want to come on Facebook because I won't be on YouTube. Mondays, I'll be on my main page, Elizabeth Gibbs, the one I'm on now, Facebook. Okay? My main page that you already found, the first one, Elizabeth Gibbs, I'll be on there. And I'll be on Instagram as well. I'll be on both. So unless I'm out somewhere, I'll be on Instagram as well. So if you'd like to watch me on Instagram or Facebook, you can on Mondays, Nancy, because I'm going to look you up on there, but I'll give you my name. Hold on. Okay, that's my Instagram, Angel Baby Girl 77. So, but I'm gonna go on there and add you as well. But there you go. That's my Instagram. So on Mondays you can come on Instagram or Facebook if you want to watch me. Okay. But on Facebook it'll be my main page, Elizabeth Gibbs. But on Wednesdays and Thursdays it will be Elizabeth's Life. The second page I gave you, yes, it'll be that. So if you want to see me on Wednesdays and Thursdays and you want to be on my live, if you can, it'll be Elizabeth's Life on Facebook. That'll be the only place I'll be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I used to do it a different way a week or so ago, but I changed it because I thought this is better. That way I have the weekend. I still work on Facebook. I post and I, reply to posts and stuff like that. But I don't do my live, so I can have the weekend. You know what I mean, guys. So, yeah, when I get on live tomorrow, I'll explain it more in depth about how I'm doing my lives now. Okay? So I appreciate everyone who came on YouTube and Facebook, and I want you guys to have a great rest of your afternoon and evening. And I will see you tomorrow if you can't come on tonight. But if you can come on tonight around 5:40, I'll see you then. And have a good, rest of your day, Nancy and Shannon. Oh, okay, you came on here too. All right. So, and have a good rest of your day, Nicole Dickerson and Provoked and Donna and Nancy and Patty Twall. Thank you all for coming on. It really helps. It really helps my watch time. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Oh, hi, Cisco. I don't know if you're still on here, but hi, Cisco. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know if you're on here, but how are y'all doing? How are you doing, Cisco? Yeah, Tommy's sleeping after he worked all night. So, well, thank you for coming on as well. I appreciate that. And I'll be back on at 5:40 Central Time. It's Central Time if you like to come back. If not, if you can't make it tonight, I'll be on at 1:30 p.m. Central tomorrow on Elizabeth's Life. All right? So I appreciate anybody who will come on later on, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, to watch the replay. I appreciate y'all too. And I want y'all to stay positive. Do what you got to do and don't worry about other people, especially the negative ones. And I love you guys. And I'll see you later on or tomorrow. Bye. Bye, YouTube.